Videos to YouTube and gonna be reacting to some crazy videos. World's Craziest Videos 2. That's what it's called. I have not seen the first one. This came out yesterday on YouTube, so I'm gonna watch it today.
Because they want drivers to realize that in every single pursuit, there is a moment when it didn't need to happen. A moment of decision.
And I just stood there like it's over with.
So tonight, we bring you the most frightening chases from across the country and around the world, in the hope that it will help to convince that one driver, for that 1 second, not to run.
Not be stupid either. Now, me personally, guys, if I do crazy crap, I put it on one thing only: YouTube. And if I do it on YouTube, I do it on GTA. Scariest Police Chases 2. That's what it says. So, before we start, I need to get me a water. And yeah, guys, ask me. You guys put it in the chat. I'll read it. We'll drink the smart water in a little. A little bit. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to get myself a water, and I had to go out to the garage to get the water. Cause oh crap, I gotta go back outside. Make sure the garage doors is locked. I had the money and stuff. I have a bigger. I had the money. I'd have a private office. Anything else I want to do would be private. Oh well. Can't always have what you want. I just wonder if I always have a YouTube channel. Okay, here we go.
I'm Sheriff John Bonnell. I've been personally involved in pursuits for 26 years, and I've never seen anything that could be called a good pursuit. Every single one is terrifying and dangerous. So fasten your seatbelts. You're about to get a front seat.
I'll say the city they're from, okay?
Police chases. We begin in South Carolina.
So, Columbia, South Carolina.
The chase quickly got to high speeds, on the wrong side of the road, on the right side of the road, and on both sides of the road. This chase went down city streets, side streets, dusty roads, and country lanes. But when the trooper turned the next corner, he was in for a surprise. The truck had hit a vehicle and stopped, but only for a moment. Then the truck rammed the patrol car and took off in the other direction.
Yep. Fuck.
Less than a mile away, the officer was able to catch up a second time when the truck slammed into another motorist and a police car. But when they tried to stop the truck, it roared off again, crashing once more into the patrol car. Determined to stop this before someone was killed, the officer continued to give chase as the truck wildly veered from one side of the road to the other. At that point, the officer realized that the truck was taking a shortcut to the freeway, and if this person got on the freeway, someone was going to die. The truck tried to speed up one more time. It went off the road, lost control, and hit the officer. But the officer was still in for one more surprise.
Until the very end, when I went up to the vehicle, I never had any idea, and I didn't believe it would be a female until I actually saw her with my own eyes. I found out later that she was smoking some crack cocaine, and if she had continued on and we hadn't have stopped her, I hate to think what could have happened. There's no telling.
In every pursuit, your goal is to make things end safely. But when you have a hostage, you know, they're in that car and they're praying to God that you're going to save them.
Grand Prairie, Texas. An ex-con has taken a hostage and has been running for over an hour. The police have put spike
Texas.
strips across the road to puncture his tires, but he sees them before he gets to the intersection. They are firing at his tires as he pulls along the shoulder of the road.
He's trying to go through a ditch, and might be able to negotiate that ditch. There we go, through our ditch. A lot of people are pulling off the road, which is a very wise thing to do.
The police have to find a way to stop this car without risking the life of the hostage.
It's like he might be getting ready to take out a tire. There it is. The tire is out. The tire is out, Tim. He is in a spin. He is spinning, and he's having trouble controlling. He keeps getting to the right, officially on the right.
They've shot the rear tire so the truck won't lose control. But unbelievably, he still isn't stopping. Quickly, they pull up again, fire, and pull away.
There they are. They're out of the car now. Texas DPS is on the scene. She's pulled out right now. She doesn't appear to be harmed.
But behind the truck, the suspect is still fighting. And these officers have little patience after an almost 2-hour pursuit. The hostage is being led away by the police. She is in shock.
Everything I do, I treat people with love, compassion, like Jesus told us to love one another.
The man is seriously deranged, claiming that he wasn't going to hurt anyone. Try telling that to the hostage, who is now sitting in the police car shaking uncontrollably, while the suspect continues to holler after her. This woman owes her life to the quick and decisive action on the part of the police. Newark, New Jersey. The police pull up just as the young men from the car on the left are finished hot wiring the car on the right. The thieves are caught red-handed. Watch how they scramble to get away however they can. Both cars tear off, not waiting for their unlucky partners caught outside.
That's new.
The driver accelerates around the corner, almost losing his friend. They race through this quiet park at breakneck speeds, passing a huge truck on a blind corner at 75 miles an hour. The police slow down. By the time they get to the street, the car thieves disappear. Then suddenly, one car full of suspects with a poor sense of direction passes the cops coming from behind.
That's smart.
Cut right in front of the police and speed off recklessly. Because of the dangerous nature of this chase and the traffic at the time, the officer wisely called the chase off. No car thief in the world is worth the loss of innocent life. And the kind of honor among these thieves is only too apparent, as this driver risks his friend's life to make a fast getaway. But not before the police made a positive ID. Within a week, they were all arrested. Los Angeles.
Just wait your time.
Motorcycle.
You see that the police are still a couple of blocks behind this guy.
In an amazing display of public cooperation, the street is suddenly filled with people who are determined to help the police and stop this chase.
He's just driving around them. He's going right through that crowd. This guy is very arrogant. And now he's speeding up and he's just, oh,
Incredibly, he's back on his feet and fighting to get away. But the pedestrians stop him. They chase him, grab him, and pull him down.
here's the police now, Dan. They're pushing the civilians out of the way right now. They're down to the swarm maneuver. One officer for each arm, each leg. They're going to make sure that this guy doesn't run away again. You better believe that.
You don't have to be arrogant and stupid to run from the police. But it sure seems to work out that way.
That was the easy one.
We have high-performance cars, and we have to have them to catch some of these cars on the road.
Columbia, South Carolina.
This formula for America thinks he's Looper's Mustang in South Carolina. Wrong. When he realizes they are still on his tail, he starts taking wild chances.
You see my ears. Ah.
Pulling around exiting vehicles, weaving in and out of traffic.
Ow!
Speeds up to 100 miles
They popped a
per hour.
zit off my ear. I think.
He almost hits a patrol car.
Pull that zit off your butt.
Then he thinks
I
he
had one.
has a plan to outwit the officer
Look, I don't
behind
even
him.
have one on my butt anymore. Let me cut that zit off your nut.
20 miles per hour.
Let me cut that zit off his head.
First he sees past his truck, but the trooper stays right behind him. He pulls to the left, drawing the trooper into the passing lane. And then at the last possible moment, he shoots for the exit ramp.
Smoke weed every day, Tiffany.
But he's going too fast, and he loses it on the curve.
I like little retrievers.
There must be some special angel that watches out for speeding motorists, because miraculously he survives and he's up and running again. But this time they get him and bring him back.
He told me he didn't have a license. Is why he put all the people's lives in danger.
Another high-performance car with a low-performance driver.
Chases aren't like.
I'll
a
make some
football
money.
game. There's no whistle, there's no penalty flag, there's no instant replay.
An Amber.
It's real time. It's
Old
the real
Amber
thing,
screens?
and
That's
it's
old.
final.
Like a bat out of hell, this truck went smashing through a roadblock in Bogalusa, Louisiana. Permission is granted to shoot out the pickup's tires. The tires practically explode, sending dust and debris everywhere. And the exposed rim is sparking on the pavement. But the truck shows no sign of slowing down. The other officer forces them into the shoulder. And once again, the pickup almost crashes. More
We'll do
shots.
some more pills tomorrow.
This time, the truck's right rear tire.
You guys have a question? You guys put it in the chat. I'll read it later.
I see the bullets hitting the pavement.
Wow. That's scary. Like, it just was whale.
Fishtails wildly and spins out of control into the ditch. This chase is over as suddenly and as
You guys just want to know somebody's react to a police video. That's all I'm doing. I'm also uploading videos to YouTube. So yeah, I'm doing two things at once. Wow.
More to come on world's scariest police chases.
Hi to everyone's watching now.
Nothing beats the horrifying prospect of pursuits at night. Plus a hope to die game of motorcycle macho. A car with a death wish. And a van with an attitude. This is real. From the deadly insanity of reckless abandon to the heart-pounding terror of chases at night. This is where the buck stops. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the beginning of a typical busy night.
They're getting ready to come up here onto the area.
The officer didn't have to go very far looking for this pursuit. This time the pursuit came looking for him.
Pick up the Bible and read it. Right now, guys, I am watching something. Right now, I'm watching the police. I'm watching a police video right now. Crazy police chases. See if these are from Michigan. So far, a lot of them are from South Carolina. None of them are from Michigan, which is surprising. And if you guys been with the channel for a while, you know we have two rules. No politics, no religion. That's two things we don't talk about for one particular reason. We don't talk about those. We don't talk about politics or religion on this channel for one particular reason. I don't want to piss everyone off, okay? There's two things we want to talk about the channel, guys. We want to talk about politics, and we don't talk about religion. The reason we want to talk about religion is because I know there's three religions. I know there's the tree. I know some people. There's two types of religion, like candles or something, a menorah and something else. And then there's people that support the tree for Christmas. I know there's Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. I am part of the tradition that likes the good old Christmas tree. But I don't talk politics or religion because I don't have where. Because I do know I have people on my channel. I do know I have some subscribers from Israel that do Hanukkah. So I don't have to deal with any. I don't try to deal with politics or religion because it really is. Because if I do that, then I get people on here saying that's not right. This is wrong. And it just. I don't want to piss you guys off. So that's why I don't talk about politics or religion on this channel, because of those two reasons. So yes, that's why we don't talk about politics or religion on this channel, because then I get people on here, they get mad at me saying this is right, this is wrong. So I don't talk about politics or religion, so I get less people on my ass. Okay? Now, yes, I do know about the term for that means in the Bible. Yes, I know what that means. So you stop talking about politics and religion, please, because it's something we don't talk about on this channel. Because I don't want to get involved, and people don't want to kill me and stuff. So yeah, just don't worry about that. I'll just watch random crap on YouTube. Yeah. So you have a question from the chat. I'll read it.
Smashed and dragging on the ground.
Oh
He
wow.
was going to go far. But with a character like this, they don't know what he's going to do next. They want him out, cut, fast. They quickly arrested the suspect and got back on the road. From the time the pursuit began until the man was taken into custody, less than 5 minutes.
I had done that twice actually.
And it wasn't going to be over for another 10
Yeah, I've been to
long
Christian camp 2 times.
In any chase, there's
Salvation
fear.
Army camp,
The
then a
officer's
Christian
afraid,
camp, then a church camp for a week. Yeah, I did that.
and fear can do
That was back in '99.
or fear can help you fail.
Whittier, California.
Then there one I did was back in '05 when I moved up here.
The police have been chasing.
Boy Scouts, yeah, I did Boy Scouts for years. So yeah.
We've clocked the suspect at 90 miles an hour once through a
Yeah, I did Wanted for a short time, but still, I never got really into it. I just did it just to do something, you know, so it would be bored on my mind.
Almost ran right into me.
It looks like these guys seriously mean to get away.
Yeah.
They are not stopping until something.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Now, can we stop talking about it?
Thrown from the
Thanks.
van, the police decide to
Just watch this like I am, please.
These officers are
If he actually knew who you were,
so that they can
he'd definitely say you're definitely Sin.
And what that involves is tapping the rear bumper, forcing that vehicle to turn.
Watch what happens
Yeah, 'cause you're gay and I'm bi.
Corner.
Still, I don't understand why you're even talking about this.
Has hit the curb, it's overturned. Oh, they hit him again.
Yeah, I know.
While the suspects are still stunned.
Yeah, I know you're my producer. You don't want no one to see your face.
Looking in the window,
Because no one wants to see your lovely face.
the police would like to
Right.
subdue these suspects before they can even think about
You just come here because you're because you just don't want to be near your.
In response,
I understand what you got coming here for. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, that too.
Largo, Florida. Night is the time for
Largo,
bizarre
Florida. That's a new
stories
community for us to
usual
see, isn't it?
But this is one of the strangest and most
I'll look that up and see how far it's from here. Maybe we can go there. No, for Pokemon. Yeah, for that.
Spotted this man, Jonathan Stoker, driving his car early.
If we're gonna do that, we go to Otter Creek first.
Thinking the car may possibly
If we do anything crazy, first we go to Otter Creek, then we go to Bronson. We go to Bronson, stay in a hotel, and to do that. Okay?
He pulls to the side and calmly smokes a cigarette.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go exploring.
Another deputy
I'd go to Otter
arrives
Creek
with
first.
Video camera rolling.
I bet.
Stoker was told to get
I
out
bet
of
maybe
the
City Hall and that church in Otter Creek, the only thing we get. Yeah, we go first go to Otter Creek, drive on Otter Creek, the one of the world's deadliest places in hell. Then, you know, we go to Otter Creek, then we go to Bronson, then we go home, and then head over to Hell.
Why does he run? This man has no reason to run. He isn't one.
Yes, Hell,
He
Michigan.
stolen the car.
Otter Creek is living hell right at the bat.
Notice he drives fast and aggressive.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Remember,
He forces
that'd be
the
cool, though,
police
right?
car off the road.
That
This is
too.
more than an attempt to get away. This is attempted murder. And then he roars off down the road, driving wildly, taking corners at breakneck speed.
Right now it's 7:02. Right now it's 1922.
The police realize that they have to do something
Okay.
before this man kills an innocent motorist. But he smashes into a deputy who gets too close. Then he comes back to ram the officer again. The officer sees an innocent motorist on the right and tries to force Stoker toward the left.
There's actually a road around here
Then
called
Stoker
Fire
pulls
Lake.
into the opposite lane
There's actually a camp up the road here, called Fire Lake. Fire Lake.
Desperately trying to elude the police.
You
Now
are
several
ate
police
up.
are scrambling to keep up.
I don't know
Still,
what this
he
guy's
doesn't slow
saying.
down.
His name is called the Holy Bible.
Or cross someone's lawn and back
No,
to the
don't
road.
worry. You don't have to go to the channel and do that. Nope,
He
you
takes
don't have
off
to.
at full speed, racing away from the police.
I don't care.
But then his luck runs out as he realizes this is a dead-end street. Finally, he seems to
Yeah,
be
it'd be lovely if we could do
surrounded,
that.
But he suddenly comes charging back at the police car.
Yeah, if we had a crystal, it'd be awesome too. If we
Then
had a
he tried
crystal.
to run down this officer.
Yeah, then we beat him up. Then I hold him down and you bang him.
A tragedy.
Yeah, because that'd
To this day,
be. And you get in trouble
no
because
one
that's the
knows why. They don't know why the man ran, why he rammed the police,
Yeah, but you
or
know.
why he tried to run the officer down. Pursuits at night. A terrifying business.
Sometimes you get into
Just
a
ignore 'em.
chase and you do everything right,
I don't care.
and
Just ignore him.
nothing seems to work.
When it comes to lunatic pursuits, this one has
If he
to
says
say,
something you know what, then we'll take a ball from the nation of
Delivery
that.
truck for 2.5 hours.
The owner of the truck found out when the pursuit showed on TV.
Got a phone call saying, that's your truck. And I go, you've got to be kidding.
The police have tried everything. Looks like they're gonna shoot the tires out.
I pulled alongside the vehicle, even with his left rear tires, and rolled the electric windows down and fired across the unit.
The police have shot. They have hit the tires, but he is still going. If anything, he's going faster.
The police are trying to force this truck to spin out.
This is very dangerous, especially with a truck this large.
He looked really scared.
That's a 14. That's at least 14. 15,
We've been on this
that's at
for
least 10 to
a
14
number of
feet
hours
long.
now. The tires are blown out, but look at the sparks. It's not stopping it.
The police decide to try one more time to force him off the road.
Yeah, Vic was. Wow, Vic actually did that. Lost a light.
An effort to make him either slide to the side and stop against the curb.
He was pulled from the cab, bleeding and incoherent. Strangely enough, this pursuit began when an officer approached the truck to tell the driver he was headed the wrong way on a one-way street.
Oh,
The officer wasn't even going to give the man a ticket. The driver admitted he had been smoking marijuana and freaked when he saw the cop. At his arraignment, the man said he was on parole, and he ran because he was afraid if he was caught, he'd be sent back to prison. The police, however, said that nothing he had done would have sent him back to prison, until he decided to run. Here we are in Greenville, South Carolina.
oh, Greenville, South Carolina, where Mr. Beast lives. Can you?
The woman turns and glares
Can
at the police.
I get a cast demon? Hell no. I don't even know what that means, man.
For some reason, motorcycle riders are convinced they can outrun any police car.
Ah, no, we can't outrun cops. Even I know that. Wow, that's old. That's 30 years. That's about 30 years ago.
The officer tries again and again.
Can't believe that. I just need to get.
Car passes him on
I just need to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm real happy, but still though, how many subscribers I got right now?
Then the motorcycle begins a deadly game of cat and mouse. From one side,
Oh, that's oh, that's right. That's the opposite of that.
for safety's sake, the officer allows the man to pass. They roar down the road at speeds up to 115 miles an hour. Finally, the police are ready to move again. A second unit passes the motorcycle. Listen as the officer in the passing car coordinates this delicate maneuver with his partner. Watching the motorcycle in the rearview mirror, the officer also has to watch for traffic coming over the hill.
Oh, that's
And again, a narrow road.
hurts.
Down here, they refer to people who run from the law on motorcycles as organ donors.
Organ donors.
Now the other car tries to get in front. And that's when it finally happens. The motorcycle tries to pass the cop on the left, flies off the road, and crashes in the ditch.
In my rearview mirror, I could see that he had injured his leg when he actually set his foot down to try to regain balance, and I saw his leg go back underneath the wrong direction than a leg usually goes.
I need
knew he
Tux
had broken
Huxley
his
later.
leg. It's nothing that you want to look forward to. It's a very stressful situation. It wears you down. It'll burn you out real fast.
Yeah.
And
I
it
need to
causes a lot of problems.
I need to talk to Mr. Huxley.
Coming up on World Scariest Police Chases. Speed is the drug that just says go.
Who's coming for
Someone
me?
in the driver's seat, to mayhem on
Pennywise! Whoop-de-doo! I hate Pennywise. I hate clowns.
100 miles an hour with his pregnant wife screaming. These people don't stop until the wheels fall off.
Early, the wheels fall off. My life sucks anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Speed and danger. Some people are attracted like a moth to a flame. They see the light. They make the choice. They slam into gear.
Run, assholes, run!
Because no matter how it started, they didn't think it would end like this. Pleasant Grove, Utah.
Pleasant Grove, Utah?
Time
That's a weird name for a city.
This officer spots a possible DUI. At speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour on these country roads, the officer is eating a lot of dust. At one point, the driver seems like he'll stop.
I want to have set thoughts. I'm making better, my life better.
He is now driving with no concern for life or limb. The other patrol units try to slow him down, but he just isn't stopping. So they decide to put down spike strips to blow out his tires. But watch what happens. He hits the spike strip dead center. You can see both tires explode. But something is wrong.
Yeah, I might be able to do that
He
after
should
this
be
is uploaded. I'll
stopped,
do that.
but he
Do a
isn't.
break later and do
Driving
that.
on flat tires, shooting up showers of sparks. Is this man crazy or drunk
Actually,
or
maybe
what?
I'll do that for a while. Do some
Tires
city game later on
go
today.
into the ditch. Unbelievably, the man is still going 80 miles an
Yeah.
hour riding on the rail.
I'll do city game in a little bit. And, yeah, do that.
But he's
Do a long one?
passing everything in
Huh,
sight.
I'll do a long
Then
one.
both tires collapse and the truck
When this video's over, if this doesn't finish uploaded by a certain time, I'm going to quit. How much is this carrying?
Gasoline is spilling onto the road. Flames and sparks are pouring out of the truck. On every bump, the car is bottoming out, and pieces of the muffler are flying behind.
I know.
Smashing the officer's
No chip. Oh, okay. We'll go to that still.
Miraculously, he is able to pull his
I still got
road
juice on the
before it
camera.
explodes. Calmly, the officer asks him a question, and in 4 little words, the man explains it all.
What is your problem, Bob? I need a beer.
I needed a beer. How stupid are you, asshole? How stupid are you dummy?
Speeds in excess of 90 miles per hour.
Right now, several police department agencies are involved in this pursuit. That's the car down there. It is a white Buick. Looks like they may be getting ready to do a move. Oh,
Okay, now I'm doing this.
it's now turned into a dirt road. And looks like this road is about to make a sharp 90-degree turn. There's a police car right on this tail.
The police are being particularly careful because they discovered the man's wife is in the car and that she's 8 months pregnant.
Oh, there's a car coming the other direction about a mile up ahead. As a matter of fact, it is the sheriff's deputy.
Oh, okay.
Sees the approaching deputy and then suddenly pulls across the road, inviting the deputy into a head-on collision.
Car pulled off the road, let him up.
Miraculously, the deputy pulls off the road just in time to avoid a disaster.
It's real stressful. I mean, you want to catch the suspect, but it was obviously the speed limit was slow and they were fluctuating on. He wasn't going to stop.
It looked like the fugitive was playing chicken, and they're headed right towards the town of Denton.
But before they can get to Denton, the luck runs out. The driver tries a series of bizarre twists and turns.
He reversed direction here. He started on one side of the road, went to the other side of the road, turned around. Of course, the police were following him.
He's turning back on his own trail and eluding the cars behind him.
He went behind the first 2 police cars.
He rams past another patrol car, runs through a barrier, and incredibly, he speeds away. But he's just going too fast for the road. And once that heavy car starts to fishtail, it's all over.
He started to lose it, went to the left, went back to the right, skidded, and hit a fence and a tree, and hit a telephone pole.
Wisely, the man makes no further resistance.
He came out with his hands up. They had him boxed in, and there was nowhere to go.
Amazingly, the woman was not injured in the crash, but she sits, staring in shock, unable to move, as her husband surrenders. You wonder if this man thought even once about the danger to his unborn child. Los Angeles, California. Police have been chasing this man for almost an hour from Long Beach Harbor to Pasadena.
Okay, he's doing about 90 miles an hour, moving all over. Oh, he almost lost it. He almost lost it. He's in the carpool lane.
Racing wildly,
Okay,
lane to
that's it.
lane, the man becomes more and more careless. He exits the freeway and leads the police on a desperate chase over surface streets, at times going the wrong way.
This is
Sit
very
down.
dangerous. He's just blowing through those red lights. This is extremely dangerous. There, he just crashed. He's just crashed. He's broadsided a white sedan. The chase is over. Now he's being surrounded by the police.
Okay, when this is over, they'll do that.
Taking him into custody. We later discovered that this was a man wanted by the police for many sexual crimes against children. A terrible accident. But tonight, a sexual predator is in jail, where he can't harm anyone else.
It doesn't matter how bad they've been. It doesn't matter what they've done. We want the chase to end with them alive.
The police are in hot pursuit of a teenage couple they believe committed several violent carjackings. The driver puts the pedal to the floor and goes flying through traffic.
He had to be driving around 80.
At these speeds, the police don't even try to keep up, but he finally loses control. Trying to make a right turn, hitting the passenger's arm outside the window.
Yeah.
Both carjackers were in their teens. The girl survived to stand trial. A terrible crime, a terrible price to pay. Coming up on the world's scariest police chase. The most unusual.
Oh, you almost lost it there.
The most expensive.
That's a $200,000 Bentley.
The most baffling.
It's going the wrong way.
Backward. Bull-headed and bodacious chases of all time. Right here. The wild, wild ways of criminals when they attempt to run from the law. They risk the wrong way. They try the weird way. They insist on the hard way. They'll even take the slow way. But from the moment they start, they know it will end in a bad way. Las Vegas, Nevada. The police
Vegas.
tried to stop this man for having stolen plates. He took off in reverse. And the police found themselves in a high-speed pursuit with a car going backwards.
That's different.
This is unbelievable that he can keep that car on the road. I have never seen anything like this.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Amazingly, the driver was able to control the car at incredible speeds.
He almost lost control. He's not going to slow down. If anything, he's going faster. It looks like he's slowing down. They have him surrounded.
But they forgot one thing. His car was pointed in the other direction.
Okay, they got it. They got it. This pursuit is over. No, they don't. He's running out of the car. Suspect's running. This guy's not going to give up.
This guy really does not want to get caught. Like a broken field runner, he's weaving and dodging every vehicle that comes his way.
They have him in custody, but he sure gave them a chase for their money.
Here's an example of someone running on pure adrenaline. The amazing thing is that he didn't kill anybody doing 70 miles an hour, going backwards.
One of the strangest pursuits I ever heard about is the guy that walks into the Bentley dealership, tells the salesman he's God, and then takes a car for a long test drive.
Dallas, Texas. Land of big cars and big delusions. This man is driving a car worth more than all the police cars behind him. This chase began with an unusual test drive at the local Rolls-Royce Bentley dealership.
So far, the suspect has led the police on a low-speed chase, but traffic is backed up for miles.
Then an impatient motorist decided to help the police, but the Bentley speeds up and roars around him.
Looks as though the squad car is pulling in front, trying to force this Bentley to slow down.
But it doesn't work. The powerful Bentley comes up behind the police car and starts to ram him, pushing him off the road. The police are in a bind. How do you stop a $200,000 automobile without destroying it?
And then he ran
The tires alone will kill ya.
patrol cars and then tried to strike another one. So
Those tires alone are worth more money than you believe.
That they shoot the tires out.
We can see from our vantage point that they are actually shooting at the tires of the suspect vehicle.
And the traffic as heavy as it is, and him deciding that he's going to start ramming vehicles, it was time we had to make a stop.
The suspect is in custody.
Afterward, the man behaved as if it were just another test drive.
Taking my time, it's my own business.
I mean, didn't you know you were being followed?
Oh, yes, I was going 30 miles an hour.
Despite his claims to divinity, the suspect was pronounced fit to stand trial. Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. This bizarre and dangerous chase began in rush hour and baffled police for more than an hour.
There's 8 patrol cars behind it, 9 patrol cars, 10 patrol cars.
10.
But this fellow is the driver.
10 cop cars.
They're going from side to side. So far, we haven't seen him hit any other cars. We haven't seen him come off, stay close.
The suspect is driving the powerful Chevrolet Caprice, the same car many police departments use. So he's able to stay ahead of them when he wants to. It just seems that sometimes he doesn't want to.
He just
took the car back going the other direction again and successfully got around. Looks like the police car was trying to box him in. Okay, now he's turning around. Looks like he may be getting off on the honor. He's going the wrong way right now. And, we may see an accident here. Oh, that was a close one there. All right, let's see where he's going to go this time. Yeah, he's just going the wrong way on there's an entrance ramp and he's exiting on it. People are pulling over when he comes through, and he's still going the wrong direction. And we may see a head-on collision here in a moment. There's people still trying to get on it.
The police were unwilling to follow the wrong way down the entrance ramp. So at this point, there's a good chance the suspect could get away.
I'm looking up ahead. I don't see any city police vehicles up ahead, so he is off.
Incredibly, after more than an hour pursuit, with police from 6 agencies never more than a few feet away, they have lost this man.
I can't see exactly where he is.
There he is.
But he eluded the police officers again, and he's going to be back in traffic again. I thought they were going to trap him there. They looked like they had blocked the exits on that, and he got off the one area that he could. He's turned around again. He just got off the Royal Lane. He's north on MacArthur, and that's north lane. Yeah, there we go. Now he's turning around. Oh, they just jammed him. They just jammed him. The police have just rammed his car, and they've got him boxed in. They've got weapons drawn. They're pulling him out of the car, and they've got him out on the ground there, and they've got him secured. And looks like he is in custody. The chase is over, and I'm sure they're going to take him to jail.
When someone runs from the cops, it's really hard for them to stop, even when they know they should.
The chase began when this man took his child, assaulted an officer, and then drove off with the child in the car. Listen as the police radio broadcasts a warning.
Be advised, person vehicle is armed, considered dangerous, has a young child available with them.
He's traveling at a very high rate of speed on these very slippery streets. Now he's turning, going into an alley.
This man has taken an insane risk for someone who has his own child in the car.
He's back on the street. He's back on the street. Now he's going over the curb into the park. Thank God it's wintertime, where this park would normally be filled with kids at this time of the day. Okay, I've lost him. He's dodging around so much, it's hard to keep up. No, there he is. It looks like he's trapped himself in that parking lot. It looks like the police will have to surround him. No, wait a minute. He's shooting backward. He's driving backwards right through that cyclone fence, and he's off, going down the alley.
Notice, what he does now completely baffles the police.
He's shooting through those intersections. If he doesn't stop that, there's going to be a terrible accident here. He's going faster. Okay, he's weaving around again, dodging in and out of those police cars. He's winding around like this was some sort of game. Now there's a police car right beside him. But at these speeds, they don't dare. Now he's going to turn. Oh my God! He ran right into that car. Two officers are running toward the car, trying to get those windows open.
The police quickly pull the child out of the car and bring him to safety. However, the man continues to struggle with the officers, and it takes several minutes for them to handcuff him.
Notice that the driver of the other vehicle staggered out of the car. He stumbled across the sidewalk, and he collapses on the sidewalk.
Another innocent victim of an insane and senseless chase, in which a man was willing to risk not only the lives of other motorists, but the life of his own child. Next, on the world's scariest police chases, field jumping in Japan, off-road in LA, acrobatics in Oxford, and the Tennessee Slam. From New Zealand to Nashville, from Texas to Tokyo. These are the